I was always curious about homes and living spaces as a child. Every time we moved, I would imagine for fun how I would make it better in my own mind.
I grew up in a community very much like Regent Park that was designed by people that looked nothing like me and knew nothing about the peoples and cultures that called my community home.
So growing up in Romania in the early 80s, my family faced some tough times and my childhood wasn't always an easy one.
Growing up on a 100-acre farm, I never expected to live and raise my family in a city.
I was born and raised in France. When I finished my studies, I decided to come to Canada to get some international work experience. I first moved into Regent Park. It was my first home.
I'm a kid who passed through 3 different countries and who finally found a new home in Canada. Canada gave me a second opportunity in life.
I grew up in Toronto in the 1970s, and some of my best early memories involved sneaking away with friends and riding the subway to explore new neighborhoods in the city. It was a magical time, and we explored and learned with confidence and in safety. As a dad and a citizen, I want all kids to be able to enjoy this type of childhood.
I live in a local condo where most neighbors don't even know each other's names. The closest I've come to real community in the city are places like Regent Park, where I've been fortunate enough to work and become a part of, where residents make a point of making sure everyone who lives or comes there feels included, like they belong. Our city needs more of that.
I began my journey at Regent Park in the 1990s as a student volunteer, working with tenants who had the audacious idea of rebuilding Regent Park and creating a better community for their families. Later, I joined TCH as a staff member and worked on the original revitalization plan for Regent, and then went on to work as a senior executive in the private real estate development industry. In November 2020, I returned to TCH and my first professional home, Regent Park, to work on the final phases of revitalization.
I've been involved in Regent Park since around 2006 when I was an architect or the lead design architect on the first residential building there. And ever since then, I have been amazed and impressed at the degree to which the residents of the neighborhood care about their neighborhood, their dedication to making sure that their neighborhood thrives. And the diversity of the neighborhood is really amazing. And it's impressed me to the point where I have actually decided to live in Regent Park. I've purchased a unit and my daughter and I hope to move in there soon.
I joined TCHC and Regent Park team 9 years ago. My goal is to work together to build on the work that has already done in the Regent Park, to build the new homes to all those newcomers that come to Regent Park, and to listen to them and fulfill their needs and make life easy for them and welcome them to beautiful Regent Park neighborhood.
As a third generation of a family business, I'm proud to represent and continue the work ethic, integrity, and purpose lived by both my grandfather and father every day. I've worked in various roles at Tridel over the past 25 years and currently am the first of the next gen and female directors on the board.
Prior to joining the TCHC team in October 2020, I earned a bachelor's degree in sociology and a master's in urban planning. I then went on to gain valuable experience working for a private real estate developer and later the City of Victoria in the Planning and Development Department. Now that I am back home in Toronto, I am so excited to be working with all stakeholders to oversee the redevelopment of the last remaining phases in Regent Park.
I have a strong desire and passion for making my community, city, and the world a better place to be for the generations of tomorrow. I'm driven by the impact I can make individually, but more importantly, as a collective. It's what makes me so passionate about corporate social responsibility, which blends strategic business initiatives with consideration for people and planet. By aligning ourselves with change makers, we can make a more equitable, accessible, and sustainable community for all.
I've worked in the building industry for over 20 years, improving the homeowner journey through powerful communications. I create strategies and work with high-performing teams to deliver value through engaging and relevant communications, better connecting people and communities. My goal is to build strong relationships, collaborate, connect, and deliver exceptional customer experiences.
I'm responsible for managing the planning and pre-development process for several multi-phase subdivision developments that are currently under construction. I also have significant experience managing and leading affordable homeownership programs and complex community engagement programs. I have a master's degree in urban planning from the University of Toronto and a specialization in community engagement with over 11 years of active residential development and planning experience. I hope that some of my experience and influence, coupled with the experience and influence of the Regent Park community, can come together to produce an environment that we can all be proud to call home.
So as a key member of the communications team at Tridel, my role focuses on communicating our purpose and promise to those we do business with, particularly those living in and interacting with our communities. My goal is to help deliver clear communications and engagement strategies that are inclusive for everyone, and I'm excited to begin working together.
At TCHC, I'm responsible for revitalization and development initiatives at Regent Park and on overseeing new development opportunities from site selection to the selection of a developer partner.
In the last 15 years, I've been able to work with Toronto community housing and social housing communities to take a look at solutions and really empower communities to take advantage of different partnerships, programs and services offered by agencies, the City of Toronto, and Toronto Community Housing.
So I guide the overall sales and marketing strategies together with Samson Fung. I'm passionate about maintaining our strong industry partnerships and ensuring that our brand is synonymous with quality and integrity.
My primary responsibility is maintaining Tridel's strategy, vision, and mission, ensuring that they align with our values as we evolve to meet the needs of a different world.
I have over 30 years of experience in the construction industry and a master's degree in civil engineering from the University of Waterloo. I have been involved in partnering with Toronto Community Housing on revitalization projects for the past 7 years and counting. I am a key team member that will bring my project management expertise and experience to collaborating on the vision of Regent Park community.
We have a collective opportunity to create a great future for ourselves, for future generations. This is going to be a legacy project, an incredible opportunity to showcase how a community can come together and accomplish amazing projects.
I will spend my time matching residents to jobs that I work consistently to identify so we can meet the goals of our community economic development plan.
At Tridel, my role, in fact, my entire career, has been about creating amazing experiences and opportunities for people that connect with our company, whether it be a customer that needs help with their home, a young aspiring adult who wants to secure their first job, or an employee who wants to build their career with us. I live for making those experiences happen.
I'm dedicated to making sure that the phase 4 and 5 buildings continue to be great, that the physical infrastructure around the building, the open spaces, are also great, inclusive and accessible. And I'm really excited to get going on the phase 4 and 5 revitalization. It can't happen soon enough.
Since joining TCHC in 2014, I've been involved in various revitalization projects and have a background in market and financial feasibility.
We are excited to begin our journey together to create the community you have envisioned, where everyone who lives here feels they belong. As we embark on this new partnership, together, Our diverse and experienced Tridel team is here to support you and bring your vision of Regent Park to life.
And I'm really, really excited to work with the Regent Park community to co-create solutions as part of the last phases of this revitalization. And through this, I hope to learn and really work with people one-on-one or as groups to be able to bring forward the solutions that you have to improve your community, not only from a physical standpoint, but also from a social transformation standpoint, which is what makes revitalization so unique and important for not only Regent Park, but our city.
My connection to the start of revitalization informs my thinking about revitalization today. Regent started as a tenant-led process and should be completed as a tenant-led process by and for tenants.
What I love most about working with communities is all the lessons that we can learn. As community builders, there is still so much that you can offer us, and we learn best and most from those at Regent Park that call it their home.